Okay, once again, I'm Ken, and this was a pickle process that was done here. It sat in there for about 2.5 days. Complete citric acid. Best acid available out there today. Is also the safest acid out there. But I'm going to show you guys something here later on in this video. We're getting to the neutralizer. When we get into stuff like this, like there's a part that's missing in there. That's the greasing, but it is in the full video series. We're going to take this guy here and turn him into a really nice, well, eventually he's going to be a rug, but you're going to see that to the point where he'll be a wall hanger. Show you how to get that grease out of it. That's one of the most common things that I've noticed when people send me an animal is they don't get the grease out. If you don't get the grease out, you're not going to get a nice tan. So we'll go over all that in the full video. But right now I'm going to show you this neutralizer process. I've taken the hide out of the pickle. I'll put him in clean water. The reason for this is we're going to save this acid. It could be used again several times. Basically we'll add a little bit more acid, a little bit more salt, and we'll measure it, make sure, and I'll show you later on how to do that, get it back to being usable again. But this guy here is ready to be neutralized. We'll go ahead and take this neutralizer. This is sodium bicarbonate. I kicked it up a notch. I put a couple cleaning agents in it, which I'll explain to you why and how to do it. You get your kit or video. But this will get that acid out of there. Just going to add a little bit at a time. Shake this thing around. You can see it really foam up and bubble up. The reason that I put the cleaning agent in there is I like a really white hide. If there's any blood stains or dirt, get all that salt out of the hair. The cleaner we get this hide, the better the tan. The better the tan, the softer your hide. So just add this slowly, a couple tablespoons at a time, shake it up. We'll do this again. We're going to leave this guy alone for 45 minutes, an hour. We're going to hang him up, let him drip. But then he's going to be ready for the tanning process. So with that being said, let's move on to the tanning process. Okay, once again, I'm Ken, and we're about ready to tan here. About 3-4 hours ago, I took these out of the neutralizer, hung them up, let them get this damp dry, give them a little ring. We don't want them to dry, but we do want to get some of that moisture out of them. Now, this is the tanning agent here. This, you can see how it separates or sits there. It's a pretty cold day, so what I did was just stick them down in some warm water for about an hour or so, warm them up. Now, we'll give these guys a good shake. Make sure it's mixed well. Hold that cap coated. It's pretty good capping. Safety first. Go ahead and put these safety goggles on, or in my case, reading glasses. They'll still keep it out of my eyes. We'll move this one here off to the side. You're going to see how far this one bottle will go. You could take this and put some in here. Put it on with a paintbrush. Now this here is one little bit heavy, but we don't need to powder them up. If you want to put it in like that, that's going to be more than enough. We'll make sure we get this whole hide covered up. Now I'm going to show you in this bottle the two extremely large hides. If you want to do the brush, that's fine. Me, I prefer to just go ahead and get it on there. But for those of you who are more tedious, want to take the time with the brush, that'll work. To me, I can actually feel where it's heavy, and I just kind of like to get my hands in the mess. But make sure you have your gloves on when you're doing this. It will turn your hands into leather. We'll make sure we cover this whole hide. Okay, now that's the first one. I'm going to go ahead and roll this guy out. Since I'm not sure what type of hide you're going to be trying it on, we're going to go ahead and roll this thing up and let it sit for about 5 or 6 hours. So set this one over here, make sure it's skin to skin. I'm going to go ahead and bring this other one over. We're going to go ahead him. You can see these are very nice hides here. Probably a lot bigger than a lot of you'll be trying on your first time. Don't be intimidated by the size of the hide. You'll be fine with these products. I'm going to use some of this what I got in here for you to brush on. If you're doing this indoor, you might prefer to brush less mess, clean up later. Get a nice even coat on everything. This product been it's taken me years to come up with this kind of well, I train for a living, and I get a lot of crazy questions that come in, like different things people want to use, and a lot of them after they try it, they pretty much destroy their hide, and they call me up wanting to know if I can save it. Sometimes I can, and other times I have to call them back with some really bad news. But with this product, I would personally guarantee you're going to come up with a good hide. And I say this because it's your first time tanning. I want you to have complete confidence that if your hide is not as soft as I say it's going to be when it's finished, you send it to me. And I personally take it out back to my shop and put it in a 6x8 tumbler and break it down until it's soft. That's my personal guarantee. You're not going to need it. That's why I don't mind saying it. But if you have any problems whatsoever, you box this thing up, you send it to me, and I'll take care of it for you. Here we go. That's hide number 2. Just make sure I get it everywhere. We'll do the same thing. I'm going to fold this guy up. Roll him up. Put him somewhere for 5 or 6 hours. That's it. He's tan. We'll check back in a couple of days and we'll show you what these look like when they're finished. Okay. Once again, I'm Ken.
I'm Brenda.
And this is it. It's been about 2.5, 3 days since we put these things out. I've twisted a couple times along the way, but you can see this is how much is left in that one bottle. Just 2 fairly decent sized hides. The only thing left now is to pick these suckers up and start twisting. I'll guarantee you it's already softer now than most hides you've ever done, but you're still going to have to give it a little bit of twist. And it don't take much. Anyhow, you can see, probably going to take you all 5-10 minutes, depending on how strong you are and how big your hide is. That's fairly soft right now. Now, as far as the texture, you can see a little bit of the knife cut. Take a piece of sandpaper, nothing to it. But these are fairly good. There's somebody around to help you. Grab that in, Brenda. Don't forget to check us out at www.deerhide.net. It's a lot of good information. Anything you choose to buy on there is PayPal secure. So if you're not happy with it, it's coming back. Plus, we learn about our personal guarantee. I guarantee you can do one of these hides at home. If you can't, I'll take care of it. That I'll guarantee you. So let's give us a good twist. Yeah. Good twist. And don't forget, that's deerhide.net. You check out all the videos and special offers available. Oh, there you go. You got the idea. It's going to take one a little bit thick like this and just rock it. Nothing to it. You can't get it soft, I'll get it soft for you. That's my personal guarantee at deerhide.net. Thank you for your time.
And there's more to come, so keep watching.
There you go.
You can't have that in there.
Tan your hide.
That section.